report on the Truth and Reconciliation Report, and I'm trying to find out what students and staff know or don't know about it. Have you ever heard of the Truth and Reconciliation Report?
No, actually, it's my first time I'm hearing this from you.
No, I have no idea.
I've never heard of it before.
Not really.
Is it something that you would be interested in knowing more about?
Sure, may as well.
Government commission in order to understand the way forward. I think it's the messaging. So so the whole idea is to understand the history and then understand where we can go from here in order to repair and enhance the relationship between Indigenous communities and the government of Canada, I guess.
Part of this project that I'm doing, I've been interviewing students, and most of them have no idea what the Truth and Reconciliation Report is.
I don't know that it's surprising. I mean, a concerted effort has been made for 500 years to eradicate the Indian problem in Canada.
Yeah.
Is it a surprise that we're still here is probably another question. Because yes, I mean, we've proven to be very resilient. Are we surprised that people don't know about it? Unless you live the life we live every day, thinking about this, working in this, raising a family in this, coming from a community, why would it be part of their everyday lives? Canada has done a really good job of hiding it. Since 2015, and TRC, it's come to light. There's a big spotlight on it.
Yeah.
So I think more and more people should be aware of it. But no, I'm not surprised today that students aren't aware.
Okay, well, I haven't heard anything about the Truth and Reconciliation from the school. I think it would be really helpful if they even send out emails to students. I mean, I get more emails from the school about doing surveys than I do about information about what's going on here and what's being represented. And I think that is something they should work on. Yeah, go down to the Mammy, go get lunch, go hang out, go do beading, go do all these activities, right? And I found out about the Mamidosewin Center almost immediately because my professors were knowledgeable about it. When I came for a tour, my tour guide didn't really know what the Mamidosewin Center was, which was kind of disappointing, but
I'm here today just to talk to you about what the work the college is doing on the Truth and Reconciliation and about the words unceded territory. Unceded Algonquin territory is what's used here at the school, but the general acknowledgement of unceded territory.
There's quite a significant amount of work to do around indigenization or the embedding of Indigenous knowledge and presence into the institution that far exceeds that of only student services. And so my role was changed to the executive director for Truth, Reconciliation, and Indigenization.
Torture chambers and forced.
I don't know if you've ever heard Cheryl Jensen talk or any of the other people talk in the school, but they often start their speeches out with, "We acknowledge that we are on unceded Algonquin territory." What does that mean to you? What is that sort of...
unceded Algonquin territory?
Yeah, does that mean anything to you?
No.
Well, I see it that they're on ground that they shouldn't be on, that they're kind of infringing on the rights of Indigenous people in a sense, because they have their own sacred grounds where they're really attached to that because of their ancestry, which makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
So to me it seems like a pretty interesting thing to publicly say and say it in a way where they're kind of not super apologizing for it either.
Yeah.
So I could see it being insulting to most people, that's for sure.
It suggests to me that they have no say in the government and the land that they're positioned on.
An unceded Algonquin territory, and unrecognized Algonquin territory? Not sure what that would mean. Are we on Canadian territory at that point, or are we on Algonquin territory?
The first class that I had was residential tenancies act and things like that, and we did a blanket ceremony. We were talking about how our lands were taken away from us, and I cried because it's sad to hear how we were treated back then, and even now, it still hurts that we're not being treated fairly.
Yeah.
When people acknowledge that we're on unceded Algonquin territory, I respect that they're acknowledging that Canada is built on a lot of lies, a lot of murder, a lot of rape, and pillaging, and thievery. That it's an acknowledgement. It brings pain to know that we have to say that, because we shouldn't. We should be able to say we are on Algonquin territory, we are on Mohawk territory, and just that's how we refer to it.
And I like saying thanks for acknowledging it, but we need some action done here to be able to get it back.
An active investment in the exploration of truth. Whose truth? How much truth? When is it enough truth? What do we do with the truth? Many other questions around and involving truth. Because before we get to reconciliation, I think we need to pause and spend some time in the truth. One of the things that is the truth is that we are all on, unceded, unsurrendered Algonquin territory. I would challenge, viewers, listeners, and students to really think about that. What does it mean to you to know that when you're on the bus, at the grocery store, at the mall, downtown, when your feet are on the ground in this place, that you are existing, you are walking, you are living on unceded, unsurrendered First Nations territory?